Hey there, creator crew. My name is Vanessa with the Winnie Umbrella brand, and here on this channel, I give you everything the Winnie Umbrella brand / publishing is a part of and involved in. Also, I give you the tips and tricks that I use to help me on my business / entrepreneur journey. And on today's episode, it is self-publisher. What is a self-publisher? So on masterclass.com, they have a self-publisher as the author completing the entire publishing process, the editing, the distribution, the proofreading, the creating, the book marketing. A publisher does it all with their own resources and also their own cash. Because, resources, some people can think about supplies, but it also means money too. So that's what a self-publisher is. You do everything. Everything is on you. So even making sure you meet some type of deadline, even making sure your editing is up to par with where you need it to be so it can make sense to the audience. See, it's one thing to make sense to yourself, but it's another thing to make sense to your audience. So as a self-publisher myself, I can say it consists of everything. The printing, the editing, the proofreading, the formatting, the cover design, the book marketing, and all my money. It was no money from anyone but myself. So as a self-publisher, you have to be serious. I'm not saying act serious, but I'm saying serious about the process, because you can lose a lot of money if you're playing games. You really have to know that you're in it for the long haul. So the benefits of a self-publisher is the number one for me, and I'm going to go through at least two of extra ones, but the number one is satisfaction. You get to literally have something come out of your head and be in your hand that you made, that you went through dimensions of a book and formatted it, that you proofread 1,000 times and edited, that you went back and forth to fix something if it did not or did get accepted through the publishing platform. And the publishing platform that I'm using, and by the way, I am a self-publisher, so I know a few tips and tricks at this point of my business journey. But as you get accepted or not get accepted, you will know different ways on how to fix those things. So the number one thing is satisfaction, that it is. Also, another benefit of being a self-publisher is having control of your own content. Now, me being a little bit different, I call myself different because I feel that I am a little bit different. I don't go by certain trends, sometimes. So I want to be able to make things how I see it should go and what I think that it should look like for me. And I am all great with constructive criticism or constructive, like, hey, maybe this should look like this a little bit. I'm great for that. But if I want a story to go in this direction, I'm going to make sure it goes in this direction. So I think a self-publisher for me was a good journey because I get to have more hands-on in how I want my story to be told, how and where I want it to be told as well. And not just told, made. So having more control of your content is a really good way, really good reason to be a self-publisher. But also having a hands-on experience. When I say dimensions of a book, I had to learn that. I literally had to learn, what do they mean by a dimensions of a book? I can just pick up a book and not even think about the dimensions before becoming a self-publisher. So when I say I had to learn not only the dimensions of the book, the cover design, the outline of the inside of the book, what apps or software to use to make the inside of the book, you know what I mean, and how to publish that and what publishing companies, all that stuff you have to learn. And then when it came from learning, marketing. You can did all that, and then you have to learn to give people the book. How would you give it to them? You market them the book. Not give per se, because we're all trying to make some money. This is a money system. So how much do you charge for your book? Everybody can't get a freebie. So you have to learn how to do those things, and all that comes with self-publishing. Now, with traditional publishing, you have a team that helps you with that. But with self-publishing, it's the satisfaction of it comes from here to here, and it was all with you. Now, I'm not saying sometimes you can have freelancers to help. I got this cover design idea. I went to, I think it's called, I'm sorry, it's off the top of my head. I had it, it left. You hire freelancers and they can help you with different things, like the cover design or something like that, and you pay them a small fee and stuff like that. So you can do that as well, but it still makes you a self-publisher. They're not doing it for you and then giving it to you and telling you, hey, this is where we think that it should go. So you're still a self-publisher, even if you get freelance work. So the benefits, top 3, because there's more benefits to it, but we're just going to do the top 3 to make this video short. The benefits is making your own content, the satisfaction of getting your work from here to here, and also having a hands-on experience. So if you're learning something, let's say down the road of your publishing journey or self-publishing journey, you see something that you don't like, hey, I know how to do that. I don't have to pay $200-$300 for someone to do that for me when I already know how to do that. Let me get this out the way and do what I need to do so I can get this, next project done. You see what I'm saying? So you know what to do. So that's the benefits. Now, also, there's a con with self-publishing. And the benefits sometimes are the cons. Learning. You have to expand your mind. And it's not a con to some people, but some people it's a learning curve, because when you step out of your comfort zone to learn something new that you know nothing about, it just opens your mind to a whole bunch of different things. And you have to take your time and go step by step. And you don't even know what step by step is. So you just got to jump into it and learn. Learn what is a self-publishing. You came on here this video. You learning something. You at least learning what it is. And to this person, me per se, you learning how my point of view of it is. So you're starting somewhere. And I'm going to be honest. YouTube videos, a lot of Google helped me. Helped me because I did not have anyone to teach me, this is what you do, this is how you do it, and this is why you do it. I had to learn from the ground up. And baby, I'm still learning. But I'm still learning. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of learning, and you're not going to be done learning. Now, so the cons is not knowing where to start, but you just got to get out there and start somewhere. And this video can help too. It can help. But also another con is marketing to me, because I didn't know how to market. I was one of those consumers. I'd rather buy it. Let me buy what you got going on and see how, enjoy what you did. Now I'm on the other side of the fence and say, hey, I got to give you something that you may want to buy. So I have to put myself out there and say, hey, I got a book for you. You know what I mean? Or this right here, marketing. Marketing is a con, because with traditional publishing, not self-publishing, with traditional publishing, you have a team to do all that. That's the only thing with traditional publishing. You have a team to do your editing, your proofreading, your cover design. They bring all that stuff to you. You just give them the book, and when you give them the book, that may be a pro or con to some people. They say, hey, I like it, or I don't like it. Or you need to change your, okay, let's give you traditional. I made a book, let's say this is not, I made a book about a villain that I want to be the good guy at the end. They can, if I give it to traditional public, they can say, oh, it's a good book, but let's make the villain stay the villain. You have to change your whole book. Let's say you wanted on the cover of your villain book him to have wings and horns or something like that, or a halo, or he can have a dark coat, and you want that. They may not want that. They may want him to be a clean cut, collared guy, collared, with a collared shirt and stuff like that, and just to be more of a, tradition. That's different opinions, different view takes on your book that you have to take in consider because you're going the traditional publishing route. But with self-publishing, you do that on your own. If you want that color and you want that dude with the trench coat to be your villain on the cover of your book with black and all that stuff, you can have that because you chose to make it like that. You chose to market like that. And guess what? You will get an audience that loves that. That's the only thing about self-publishing. You have to find your audience. You have to find who would love your book. And sweetie, someone would love your book because you love your book. Not everyone has the same taste of what's out there. Everyone has a different taste of what they want to read and what they want to see. That's why we have so many different options in everything. Because guess what? Someone's looking for what you have to offer. And that's what it came to my book. My book, I have something that someone would love. And guess what? I made it. Someone bought it. Someone bought the book. I wish they bought it from me so I can personally give them a nice care package. But they bought it from Barnes & Noble. I don't know who did it. But they bought that first copy. And that first copy is not like this last copy. The last copy is better. But I'm grateful that they bought my first copy. You see what I'm saying? So we just have to, when it comes to cons, it is more about, putting yourself out there. And it can be a benefit because it's a learning curve. But you'll learn it. And it won't be a learning curve the next time. So the thing with traditional publishing, and most people do want to go that route because all this work that you put in, some people don't want to do it. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that if you don't want to do it. But guess what? It's a lot of people that do. It's a lot. And I'm one of them. I'm one of them. And if you ever can go to WinnieUmbrellaPublishing.com, because I became a publisher because of it. I have so many more books and ideas out there. I just want to show you an example. I had this out already because I was doing something with it. But this is what helped me for different journeys. And this is a journal that I made. It's Ease Your Mind Journal Series, Everyday Life Struggles, the Basics. If you can see it, it's the front and back. But it came from my head. The design, the color. I even made this right here. I even made the pictures and stuff, step by step. And I can show you some stuff like this. All that I had to learn. I literally had to learn. And it's a paperback. So I had to learn the different dimensions of the paperback versus the hard copy, ISBN. You have to learn that, which I will go over in another episode. But it's rewarding because guess what? I learned it. Now I can just do it when I, need another book done. So I feel like my takeaway for being a self-publisher and my advice to you, if you want to go the self-publishing route, try it out. Try it out. I didn't say do it. Do it. It might sound the same, but try it out. Just try making your book, making your stuff, and see and sell it. Sell it. And that's exactly what a self-publisher is doing. Now, I go through Ingram Spark to publish, distribute the book. I like them so far. 9 months in my self-publishing company journey, I like them so far, and they have really, really worked with me. I can do a video on that because when I say I have emailed them 20,000 times about different ways to fix, the problems I had that I wanted to change, nothing that they said for me to change, something I wanted to change. It was a really good experience in some cases, and in some cases it was more of you're not understanding. So I can really go through a video about that as well, just so you can understand that I'm on this journey as well of self-publishing, and I don't know half the stuff that is out there because there's so much things to learn. But I learned so much stuff that I can help where I'm at this moment. You see what I'm saying? So I just want to help y'all with that. But self-publishing is where it's at. I have to flip that. Self-publishing is where it's at. But also, I want to thank you for watching with the tips and tricks with me. Vanessa with the Winnie Umbrella brand. Sorry I'm messing up. I need some water. But I really, really hope you try the self-publishing journey out. And if you go the traditional publishing route, congratulations. Because it's hard for some people to go that route for their books and their mindset to be accepted. But if you do, congratulations. And with the self-publishing route, congratulations as well. But thank you for watching. Vanessa with the tips and tricks with Winnie Umbrella brand. I hope to see you soon. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment below if any of this helps. If it's confused you, please let me know. If it helped, please let me know. And if you just say hey to you too, and please let me know. So, thank you for watching again, and see you on my next video. Bye.